Let's do something.
Justin Timberlake, Channel 95.7, 709. Welcome to Monday. 10 days away from Christmas.
Yeah, they're having a baby. JT and Jessica.
Yeah, supposedly she was spotted out in some sort of a jumpsuit, and people said they thought they saw a baby bump.
Yeah, maternity wear and a baby bump. Wouldn't that be... Man, if we could start 2015 with a little Timberlake Beal baby.
It'd be a pretty baby.
It'd be a very sexy
pretty baby.
Great dance moves. Like, that baby would have it all going for it. Not like that Prince George where it has it all because it's like given to it. But did you see the pictures of Prince George?
He's so cute.
Did you think he was cute?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
I saw the one picture, and I
so cute.
It was on TV, so I just saw the glimpse. I'm like, who's that baby? And then I saw the same picture online. Online, it's like, okay, yeah, he's got it going on. He's all dressed up, like he's fancy.
His little cheeks.
He's fancy.
They were all like, it looked like they put rouge on him.
They probably did. Well, his uncle's a ginger, so he probably has a little bit of that in there.
So cute.
Because
he looked just
Harry?
like Will's did as a baby.
Yeah, and Will's. So is he going to get all bald?
I don't know.
I don't know
They say
either.
you get it from your mother's father, right?
Oh, okay, so it would be fine because Kate Middleton's dad, full head of hair. Mm-hmm. Just kidding, I've never seen him, but I came right with
I
that.
believe he's a very handsome man.
Well, he has
and
to be.
And his wife is very attractive, from what I remember.
They have to be. I mean, you've seen their daughters. I mean, they have to be attractive people. They're not.
Not necessarily.
They're not people just living under a rock somewhere in London, and then they got Pippa and Kate who just popped out. Like, look what we got. We got this.
Do they have any
greatness.
brothers?
Not that I know of.
Not that I know of either.
I don't really follow the Middleton family tree.
Nor do I.
I wish that I would, but I don't. Speaking of family trees, remember I told you that Haley, my 12-year-old, loves that Once Upon a Time show? Mm-hmm. And it's all Disney characters,
right.
and they're on. It was the big finale last night. So she was binge watching Netflix yesterday.
Okay.
Just to get in the mood. Like she was having a day of it. So she's like watching her favorite episodes from previous seasons. Like I can't wait for the mid-season finale. Mm-hmm. So we sit down as a family to watch one of them, and there are so many people in this show that you don't even know who is who.
Right.
You don't, and they go back and forth between Magic World and where they live now.
Okay.
Storyland. So there's Storybrooke. So they got the people in a town and the people in Magicville.
Okay.
And you have no idea who is who. So we're trying to follow along. And
Has she watched it from the beginning?
From the beginning.
Okay.
So we're asking her, like, who is that? Or what's going on here? And she's getting annoyed. So she pulled up.
Which is hilarious.
She pulled up a family tree from the show. Mm-hmm. Nick, I'll send it to you, and we can put it up at mychannel957.com. There are 200 people on this thing. I mean, and one of the guys is dead, but then he's a baby in the other world, so he's on there twice. It makes no sense.
That's one of those you have to watch from the beginning.
You have to know exactly who every person is.
How long has it been on?
It's the 4th season right now.
Okay.
So it's halfway through the 4th season.
Okay.
So, yeah, she's like, it's not hard, Dad. And she pulls up this family tree and says, look, here's this and this and this. And all they do is they try to integrate every Disney character. Mm-hmm. So if you're a Disney character, you're on the show. And then they work it so that you know everyone.
Are they all related now?
They're not really related, but people like love someone, or they are in a fight with somebody, or they're good friends. So it wasn't really a family tree.
Okay.
It's just a character tree of like who is with who. But it was
That cracks me up because you complain all the time about the girls asking you incessant questions while you're watching movies, and the tables were turned.
And we didn't know who this girl was, and I said, "Who is that?" Because we were watching Snow White in the now time, so she's in the city. But it was Sleeping Beauty in the olden days. Okay. And I'm like, well, why aren't they showing Snow White in the olden days if we're seeing Snow White deal with everything that Aurora, who's Sleeping Beauty, was doing in the past, was affecting Snow White?
Okay.
It's like, no, that makes no sense to me. I don't know. So we then see this family tree.
Are you going to keep watching it? Sounds like you love it.
I don't really watch.
Okay.
Haley is totally into it. Haley and all of her friends are way into it. Katie watches with her.
Does she?
But it's on Sunday night, so football's on. So I leave the room and I go watch football somewhere else, and they get the living room, and they have their good time.
How about football yesterday? My favorite thing to do on Monday mornings is to come in and talk smack to our intern, Andrew.
He's a huge Packer fan.
He's so easy to rile up. It's hilarious. Hi, Andrew.
Hello.
I can't often talk smack to you because the Packers are so good.
Except for yesterday.
Man, they could
look
not do anything yesterday. It was hard to watch.
Yeah.
And I ate 4 dozen cookies during the game. I mean,
So you were sick and annoyed.
exactly. We're baking. It smells great in my house. The Packers can't throw a pass to save their lives. They can't do anything right. My fantasy team, I have Aaron Rodgers and Jordy Nelson, who just decided not to catch a ball.
Jordy Nelson, yeah.
Just drop the balls?
They would have won that game if he made that catch. That was the easiest catch to make.
Seriously.
And that touchback rule.
Oh, now that, where you can't advance the ball. That needs to be.
I'm so impressed that people actually know these rules because they're the most random rules on the face of the earth.
Well, they're
Aren't they?
referees. Like,
but
it's their job
it's
to
just
know.
amazing to me that they can remember all these rules, things that never happen.
Right, and
at one time
you can't advance
in
the
30
ball.
years. Yeah.
So if you
and if
weren't-
it's before you, then it's this, and if it's behind you,
If you weren't watching, Aaron Rodgers from the Packers fumbled the ball into the end zone. So it was behind him, and the running back for the Packers picked it up. And as soon as the team touches the ball, it's dead because you can't advance a fumble. So it was a safety. So the Packers game ended right there. The drive was over. There has to be a way to make that where if you recover it, it can be brought back to the line of scrimmage. I mean, in that instance where it's going to be a safety,
Right.
I mean, they lost the game just because he touched the ball.
According to the radio, though, because I was at work, so I didn't even get to watch any of it.
Okay.
Oh no!
They
You need to
said-
quit that job. I'm just kidding. You shouldn't quit your
And
job.
they don't even think, I think it was Lacey didn't make it out of the end zone anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Right. Well, he maybe would have made it out. It was almost like he stopped. Like he realized, that's dead. It's a dead play. Like maybe somebody shouted it to him. But yeah, it was a weird ending.
Yeah, that was
And
weird.
then the Lions, 10 games, baby.
Oh, am I out? Oh, wait, that's my number. Oh, no, I'm out.
Oh.
I said they were going to win 9 games
Well, I
this year.
can't believe you didn't cross that off as soon as you walked in today, like you did.
I didn't even think about it.
Like you did my number.
Oh.
So they hold
What was your number? 6?
6. I thought they were going to win 6 games.
I would have said 0, but
Winless again. The only team to go winless 2 times.
well, Matthew Stafford is against teams with winning records.
It's a great stat. Go ahead and tell your stat, Andrew.
Matthew Stafford is 0-18 against teams with winning records.
He's never beat a team with a winning record. Luckily, he doesn't need to. Right? They're
Until the playoffs.
Until the playoffs, it's all
Right.
winning records. So that'll change this year.
Unless you're the NFC South.
If they make the playoffs, that NFC
Andrew
South.
hates the Lions, and he grew up in Michigan.
Like right
He
outside.
grew up in Michigan, in
a-
Sterling Heights.
a
Like
stone's
15
throw.
minutes outside.
Yeah.
A stone's throw.
He hates. Does anybody else in your family love the Packers, or is it just
No,
you?
they're all Lions fans
They're all
except for
Lions
me.
fan. Do you know how that happened? Like, do you remember?
The first football game I ever remember watching was a Super Bowl with the Packers and Patriots.
Okay.
I just remember Brett Favre,
Yeah.
and ever since that,
You're just a fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did any of your family call you yesterday?
no. I talked to my mom for a little while, but it was about other things. and
Okay,
not
so
football.
you didn't get a ribbing. Hey, we caught you again.
No, in 2 weeks though, that whole day I'll be getting text messages.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. 28th. It's for the division.
When
If
the
they both
Lions are
win.
losing to the Packers, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good fun. So
Yeah.
If both teams win next week,
Mm-hmm.
Lions have the Bears and the Packers have the Buccaneers. The game on the 28th is for the division.
Which both those games, the Lions should win
Yes.
next week, and the Packers should win. Should.
Yeah.
if the Packers
They should
don't
both
win, I'll
win.
quit watching football.
Yeah, so that game will be awesome. A bunch of my neighbors are going to the game, and they were saying, because we're going to be in Wisconsin, they said, well, you should come to the game. I said, I offered that to Katie like so long ago, and she didn't want to because she has her all holiday planned out. Like, nope, 28th we're doing this, 29th we're doing this. It's like, okay, thanks.
I want to go.
Thanks for
I
nothing.
want to go.
Go. Get on there. Make it happen.
Wait, so the game is in Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
It's in Green Bay.
Okay.
I was like 3 the last time the Lions won there. I'm 25 now.
So you're saying they have a
Yeah.
chance.
I'm saying they don't have a chance.
Well, this is what I was saying to Dan yesterday. Every time the Packers have a crap game, the next game they just come out and they're like Super Bowl winning team.
Right. So hopefully that can happen again for the rest of the season. They don't lose again. They don't look back.
Yeah.
They go win, Super Bowl.
The Packers score 40 points at home on average. The Lions score like 2 points a game.
That is true.
At home?
Just a game.
Oh, just a
Just a
game.
game.
Just
A
in
game.
general.
Just in general. And he maybe is fudging that number a little
Maybe
bit.
just a
Oh,
little
you
bit.
think?
Maybe.
But
Dan and I got into the debate as to whether or not Kevin, our new cat, is a Lions or a Packer fan.
okay.
Because I said that Kevin needs a Honolulu Blues sweater.
Now-
Dan said, don't you mean green and yellow?
I'll tell you as somebody
I
who
said, oh my gosh. You Packer fans are crazy.
I'll tell you,
yes, whatever. I don't care. Let's get him a sweater.
As somebody who has kids,
Yeah.
typically they go with who the dad roots for, but they also go with who their friends root for.
Right.
So, like where my kids came into to West Michigan and they jump into the Michigan State.
Right.
And they now like the Lions. They like Calvin Johnson. So they got this. So I'm saying if you bring other cats over, that will affect who Kevin chooses to root for too.
Well, as the person who buys all the clothing for the household, I get to choose.
Boom.
Snowball and Pepper will come over.
What's that?
Snowball and Pepper will come over.
There
And
you go.
do they have Packers sweaters?
They don't, but they will wear the cheese head every once in a while.
Oh my gosh, Andrew, that would be the cutest thing on the face of the earth.
There is a picture on
Little
my
teeny
Facebook
one.
of Pepper in my cheese head when we first got her.
Oh,
Do you
so-
actually have a wedge? cheese
Yeah, I
wedge?
have the wedge and the cowboy hat.
So it's
Yeah, I like
it's-
the cowboy hat.
It's a full size one then. It's not a kitten size
Nope.
one. Because kitten size cheese heads would be awesome.
Oh my gosh,
They
that
make
must be
those
so
for
cute.
beer cans, so you can just put a beer can one on your cat.
Did you? I saw something watching the Lions game yesterday that I've never seen before, and that's the lion hat. Did you see that?
The lion hat.
Oh,
no.
yeah.
I mean, it looks like a lion.
Yep.
Like with the fur,
That's
like
fun.
a lion.
You should get one of those.
Like, yeah, the dude that I saw, yeah, they had painted faces. It was a little weird looking.
They're fans.
I didn't think
He's
it
like
was
an
really
ultimate
cute.
fan. Like they always show him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the guy with the defense sign? No, I think there was a different guy that I always see. I don't know, whatever. But I've never seen those fur hats.
So it's like
before.
Game of Thrones. He's wearing an actual
was a
lion's
little-
pelt
yeah.
on his head. I love it.
It was interesting for sure.
You know how they have those bearskin rugs, and then they have the ones that are the stuffed animals?
Yeah.
You could get a stuffed animal lion rug and have that and put a little pouch in it and wear it around as a hat if you wanted to. We could make that happen. We go to
could.
John Ball Zoo and just make that happen. I'm sure they sell all kinds of stuffed lions.
Oh, I thought you. Okay.
No, not with a real lion. They're so protected over there. You never know. So, yeah, we'll get you a stuffed one. I'll hollow it out and make you a lion hat.
Okay.
That'll be your Christmas present.
That sounds great.
Here's your hollowed out stuffed animal.
Sounds perfect.
Lion hat.
Just another thing I will never wear.
You would never wear
go in a
it?
garage sale. No.
What if you were going to a
Because I
game?
just said it was weird looking.
Well, this one's different.
No.
This is a stuffed animal that
It's still gonna be weird
you put
looking.
your head into its belly.
I have a faux hawk lion's hat,
Okay.
or it's
Like a-
actually not a faux hawk.
Like a Guy Fieri type thing?
It's got a mohawk on it. It's like a winter hat with the things
Oh,
that
the
hang down.
winter. Yeah, I've seen
It's got a
those.
mohawk, so
Okay.
I'm good in the hat department.
Well, that's if we're
But
good.
thank you.
That's if it's cold.
But thank you. No, I don't want. I'm not wearing your hat. Your very weird hat that I just said was so weird. I don't want anything like that.
We're getting it for you. You're going to wear it. I could
All right, 7:22.
Connie and Curtis.